If you've saved more than £3,000 for emergencies, funeral costs, helping the grandkids, or simply for peace of mind, then what I'm about to tell you could change everything. Because right now, in homes across the UK, pensioners are discovering that the very savings they thought would protect them are quietly being used against them. That's right, your bank balance, not your income, could soon be the reason your benefits are frozen, reduced, or even taken away entirely. This isn't speculation, it's happening. And in this video, we're breaking down what's changing, why it matters, and how you can stay one step ahead. Welcome to Pensioners Power, your trusted source for everything you need to know about pensions, retirement planning, and financial wellness. Here we cover the latest news, expert insights, and essential updates to help you maximize your retirement years. Whether it's understanding pension schemes, making the most of your savings, or staying informed about financial changes, you're in the right place. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an important update. Now, let's jump right into today's topic. Across the UK, pensioners are being reassessed, not because they've done anything wrong, but simply because their savings crossed an invisible line. Even balances just over £3,000 are now being flagged by automated systems linking HMRC, your bank, and the DWP. This isn't about catching fraudsters, it's about cutting costs. And quietly, the government has begun scrutinizing savings like never before. What's changed? HMRC and the DWP now share more financial data than ever. Your bank accounts can trigger red flags automatically. Even small changes, interest earned, deposits from family, or the sale of a second-hand item can prompt an investigation. This is not about how much you've got, it's about how the system perceives your financial behavior. Take Angela, 71, from Sheffield, a widow who saved just over £3,200 over 2 years. She wasn't trying to cheat the system, she was just being careful, setting money aside from her winter fuel payments, small Christmas gifts from her son, leftover change from her tiny pension top-up. Then, she sold her mobility scooter for £2,000. No receipt. She didn't think she'd need one. But when she went to renew her housing benefit, her claim was flagged. Now it's frozen. She's panicking. Her life is on hold because of a modest bit of saving. And Angela isn't alone. We've spoken to pensioners across the UK. A man in Cornwall who sold his car to pay for private dental treatment, only to be hit with a pension credit review. A grandmother in Cardiff who moved in with her daughter and deposited money from her late husband's life insurance. A former postman from Glasgow who sold garden tools on Facebook Marketplace. Each of them flagged, each of them questioned, each of them feeling like criminals when all they did was try to be independent. Let's get technical, because the rules aren't as clear as they should be. We've been told pension credit only gets reduced after £10,000 in savings. That's true on paper. But in reality, it's more complicated. Here's what you need to know. For every £500 over £10,000, they assume you earn £1 extra per week. But even if you have less than £10,000, you can still be flagged. Because the DWP isn't just looking at total savings anymore. They're analyzing unexplained bank deposits, interest being paid regularly, whether your savings pattern matches your declared income, large or sudden transfers, the number of active accounts. And here's the scary bit, even if your total savings are under £10,000, you might still be reassessed, especially if your benefits were granted under the assumption that you had less. So if you've received housing benefit, council tax support, or pension credit based on low savings, and then you quietly save a bit more, the system can flag you, review you, and even demand repayments. Why is £3,000 such a critical number now? Because it's the amount that, often pushes accounts into visibility, makes interest earnings start to accumulate, begins to look suspicious when paired with low declared income, triggers automated queries when linked with other benefits. For example, if your bank account receives £500 in birthday gifts and £2,500 from selling a used car, the DWP can flag it even though the total is below £10,000. Why? Because they see a pattern of financial activity they weren't told about, and they assume you're hiding something until you prove otherwise. It's upside down. You're treated as guilty until you provide documentation, proof, and a paper trail. And for many older Britons, especially those not tech-savvy or without support, that's almost impossible. So what now? Here's how you can stay ahead of the system and protect yourself legally. Track every deposit. Whether it's from family, a sale, or cash gifted, keep records. Write it down. Take a photo. Save receipts. Consolidate your accounts. Having multiple accounts with small savings across each can confuse systems. It might make your finances look more complex than they are. Explain all changes in writing. If your savings suddenly increase, write a letter to your local council or benefits office. Be proactive. Talk to citizens' advice. They can help you prepare for reassessments, understand thresholds, and challenge unfair decisions. Avoid cash deposits without proof. Cash is hard to trace. If possible, use bank transfers and keep evidence of the source. Understand what counts as capital. Some money is excluded, like prepaid funeral plans or funds used for essential home repairs. You don't need a solicitor to take back control. There are simple legal strategies that protect your money while staying within benefit rules. Consider these tactics. Prepay for your funeral. This reduces your capital, and that money is not counted in means testing. Spend on essential repairs. Boiler broken? Roof leaking? Use your savings there. Not only do you maintain your home, but that expense won't be seen as suspicious. Put money into savings bonds. Some NS&I savings products are treated more favorably than regular cash accounts. Gift money with care. Giving money to family? That could be viewed as deliberate deprivation of capital if you're applying for benefits. Make sure it's small and well documented. This isn't just about pounds and pence. It's about dignity, independence, and fairness. Many of you watching this spent decades working hard, raising families, paying taxes. Now in retirement, you're being made to feel like criminals simply for saving a few £1,000s. That's not right. And it's not your fault. The system is shifting. The rules are changing. But the people affected, most the quiet, careful, responsible ones, are rarely told what's going on. Well, now you know. So here's the bottom line. If you've got over £3,000 in savings, you're not in trouble, but you do need to be alert. Keep good records. Ask questions. Don't ignore letters. And never assume silence from the DWP means you're in the clear. Thank you for watching Pensioners Power. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with others. Stay informed, stay engaged, and we'll see you in the next video with more insights on the issues that affect the UK. Take care, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest updates.